Thank you, Robert. Retired four-star General Wesley Clark joins us now, the former Supreme Allied Commander of NATO forces. Your best guess, General, on what Israel's next move is here?
They're going to strike into Iran.
Really? When?
After the diplomacy's worked and before the anger at Tehran completely erodes. And here's why. Israel's always had what we call escalation dominance in the region. That is to say, if anybody attacked them, they would attack back harder. They did this in various wars. They were generally successful. They had some missteps in certain places, but they never actually felt like they were losers. And they've never trusted anyone else to protect them. They rely on their armed forces. Why would Iran decide now to attack Israel proper? Never did before. Had those missiles for a few years. Didn't do it previously. Look, these Quds Force commanders that were taken out in Damascus, they were apparently the people who helped plan and support the October 7th. So Israel's response was, let's say, legitimate. Why would Iran decide to up the ante? Because they either have nuclear weapons or are getting really close to it, and they think that they can use the nuclear threat to dissuade Israel. Israel can't permit that to happen. If it does, it'll be picked apart by all of its neighbors. So Israel is going to have to respond.
Let's switch from the video we're showing, guys, to the telestrator for a moment to illustrate or telestrate what the general's been talking about here. Number one, the Iran strike into Israel, which we talked about time and time again, that you're coming from Iran and you're going towards Israel. The general's saying now the big question is, and he thinks they will, Israel's going to go back the other way. Here's the next screen, though. Is this their target, General Clark? The nuclear facilities? Is that what you go after? What will this strike look like?
My guess is it goes after the drone factories and missile factories and not necessarily the nuclear stuff. And the reason is that the facilities you're showing don't cover all the underground storage and so forth. They really need American help to go get that. And the Americans have denied that help for more than a decade. Back 2011, 2012, Bibi Netanyahu was the prime minister. They wanted American help. They talked about going in and going after the Iranian nuclear sites. They didn't want this day to come when they'd have to face the reality that there's another nuclear power in the region that's opposed to them, that will try to hem them in and is committed to their destruction. So the Israeli cabinet is facing a really tough choice here. If they knuckle under this, then they've got to run for protection to the United States. And the United States, sure, we got a nuclear force and we helped them, but the United States hasn't been so helpful to Ukraine because of Putin's nuclear threats. What if Putin's nuclear threats are coupled with Iran's nuclear threats? What if it all comes down to that? Is Israel going to be safe? And those are the kinds of questions that the Israeli government has to ask itself now. Can they rely, haul this off, say to the United States, okay, it's up to you, right? Or are they going to continue to go forward and defend themselves?
Yeah, what does it look like if they do what you're saying they're going to do and the U.S. is not participating, not supporting, then what?
Well, I think if they go after the missile factories and so forth and don't go after the nuclear stuff, that they've got a good chance that maybe the Iranians won't respond, or if the Iranians do respond, they won't respond with something as serious as nuclear. If they go after the nuclear stuff, yeah, we're going to get into the real cycle of a ladder of escalation there. But the United States didn't say that it wouldn't continue to support Israel. The United States said it wouldn't support the attack. It didn't say it wouldn't support the defense. This is a big distinction. So people in Washington understand Israel's probably going to have to strike back.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.